So I'm not here yet. Only because I'm like nervous. It's like I'm streaming again, like stream 1, and I'm doing it with Genshin again, which makes it feel like more intimate. But I'm so excited. I finally got her working. I've been working on her for like a few days now, maybe a week, which is a really quick turnaround time, honestly, for a whole 3D model. But there's a new bell in town. Hi. I'm trying to see. There it goes. Hi. The hand tracking isn't quite all there, but none of my stuff is because I'm using a cheap little like $20 webcam that I bought for D&D sessions. And so if all this goes well and she doesn't cause my computer to explode, then this is gonna be the new bell. And then I'll fix all her problems. I can fix her. I can make her better. And then the only thing, and I can do other things too. I'm so excited. I feel like it's a whole new debut. Because now I can have little expressions now. I couldn't do that with my other little guy. And I have, oh, I forgot this one. I'm angry at you. I'm mad. So mad. Angry. And then I have sad. I tried to make it less horny, but it didn't really work. I really tried though. And then I have, I think this one was called like laughing or whatever. And I had to edit this one because the first time you loaded it up, it would only be smiling and laughing. And like the mouth was always open all the time and it was like really awkward. And then, oh my gosh! Who would have foreseen? That's crazy! And then we have the shocked one. But, I'm so sad. I'm probably not going to use those super often because I don't have like a stream deck or anything. And I am just a little guy. I play little games and that's all I do. So I don't think I'll use them very often, unfortunately, but I do have them. And that's what counts. So pop off. But just like I have a new model and a new little guy, I'm a whole new gal. We are also gonna get some new fashion for our little Genshin guys. I'm so excited. Kind of. I don't know dick nor diddly about Chiori. Other than what we learned about in the main quest. And so I'm kind of excited to see how her story goes. If anything, just to experience a new character, and even if the story's bad, I get free Primo Gems. So I'm not mad about that. Who can be mad about that? We love Freemos. Love me some Freemos. I have been, I know I haven't been streaming it, but I did do the potion event, which I also thought was pretty fun. I'm not usually into shop simulators, and there was another event that Genshin had that was like, oh my gosh, run your own shop and mess with the sales and all of the things, but I wasn't a big fan of it, and I didn't think I'd be a big fan of this one either, but I think it was an improvement, but it still definitely wasn't my favorite. It's just not for me. The shopping sims, not for me. They are not a vibe. And that's just a personal taste. My best friend, she also plays this game, loved it to death. Not for me. Not my homie. Corafontaine, Courtier, Lyonnais. Lyonnais. I took a year of French.
Like there's another event going Look at
Hello,
that.
Paimon.
Roadside signs as far as the eye can see.
Oh my gosh, it's our
Let's
main
see what
character.
they're for. Fontaine Fashion Week?
Oh no.
Ooh, why don't we go check out some of the shops? Maybe we can pick up some cool new clothes.
We are gonna get all the fucking tea. I forgot to get my rewards. I forgot I got awards for not playing the game for like 3 weeks. Hi! It's daytime now!
Is this really okay?
No.
I told you I could do it using the leftover funds from the original deposit. Don't tell me you're afraid that I cheaped out on the dress.
No, not
Ooh.
at all. I have only the fullest faith in your work, Miss Chiori.
We sure about
I'm
that?
just in shock, that's all. It's always been my dream to wear a Chiori boutique dress for my wedding. I
Wedding?
really thought the chance had passed me by.
During Fashion Week? Crazy.
Wait, isn't that Chiori? She's actually at her shop today?
Perhaps because it's Fontaine Fashion Week. Of course that's why.
Oh, you've got a point there. Well, once she's done with her customer, we can go and ask her.
Thanks,
I'm a
Paimon.
woman
It's
of my
like I'm
word.
smart.
If I say I can do something, then it'll be done. The first rule of business is to always keep your promises.
You know what? Solid.
Now, remember to not fold the gown or store it under direct sunlight.
Yep, it'll yellow
I'd
it.
recommend only taking it out on the day of the wedding. But from the look on your face, I can tell that may be a little difficult for you.
Oh, I'll try my best. Once he sees me in this, his jaw is gonna drop straight to the floor.
Aw, she's so excited!
At your shop today.
Is that really so shocking? It
Yes.
is mine after all.
Apparently.
Anything you're looking for today? A custom design, or perhaps some ready-to-wear outfits for kids?
Kids? Why? Huh? Where would I get kids in this equation?
Hey, Paimon's not a kid.
Oh yeah, the entirety of Paimon is like a toddler. I don't know why I forgot that. She's just like that.
Oh. That.
Ooh!
Well,
Tea?
if news of the event has reached your ears, I suppose the Fontaine Apparel Association's advertising efforts have paid off.
Are there any fun and popular activities that we can take part in?
Ugh, Fashion Week isn't what I'd call fun.
Mood.
But it certainly always attracts a crowd. It's a fashion extravaganza that only takes place once a year, after all.
I was about to say, Paimon, Fashion Week isn't like a festival. It's like a creator summit. You don't participate in things unless you're invited. Oh, another thing I should point out. If my model, like, her eyes freak out a lot, it's because I wear glasses in real life too. And the frames are not non-reflective. And so it's catching all the light. I have a ring light to help with it. It doesn't help a lot.
Will you be showing off some of your designs too?
No, absolutely not. It's not like Fashion Week is the whole week where you show off everything. Come on, Paimon. Please, I'm begging you.
Of course. All designers at the Court of Fontaine use the week to advertise their brand. If you're lucky, you could even land a large amount of orders as soon as the main show ends.
Whoa.
Come to think of it, it was also at a previous Fashion Week that our label first took off.
Why am I not shocked?
Aren't you pretty much an established name now? People will still buy your clothes even if you don't participate this year, right?
Yeah, that's not quite how it works. While many people buy clothes for fit and style, the fashion industry also strongly values a label's artistic vision and creative direction.
That's so
Why
much.
would anyone patronize a label that hasn't even bothered to put out any new designs for the year? In the end,
Also true, though.
fashion is just a representation of the spirit of the times. People support your brand because they support the vision it represents.
Huh. Okay, so maybe fashion's more complicated than Paimon thought.
You know, Paimon, everything has been a bit more complicated than you last thought. Maybe you should, like, reconsider your guide status a little bit.
All that complicated stuff aside, you're saying we'll be able to see new Chiori designs at the show?
Absolutely. The designs have already been finalized. I'm just waiting for the fabrics to arrive.
Ooh, are you using materials you can't get in Fontaine?
Well, I still have a certain partiality to Inazuma-made fabrics. The textures are pleasant to the touch, and their familiarity gives me a sense of security.
That's so fair.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It's that feeling of home.
Ugh, something like that. Yes.
We're a long way from Inazuma, though. Aren't you concerned that your shipment might get lost or stolen along the way?
Paimon, do you not get concerned about that whenever you send mail to somebody? Like, that's just a fact of life.
No need to worry. I've already taken steps to ensure that it'll arrive safely. I've entrusted the job to Komani Express's most reliable courier.
Carrara. Is it Carrara?
Excuse me. Coming
It's
through.
Carrara.
Chiori, your shipment's here. I know it's quite late, so I'm really sorry.
Aw, bestie, it's okay.
Deep breaths, Kirara, then start again.
Oh, so Kirara's the courier you were talking about.
Oh, hey, Traveler and Paimon.
Hello,
Fancy
computer.
seeing you here in Fontaine. It's been a while.
It has indeed. Fucking. I love the dialogue options. Yes, it has been a while. Let's play fucking cards.
Maybe next time. Considering how late this delivery is, I'm not sure this is the time to play cards. Plus, I know this shipment is really important to Chiori, so I should probably make sure everything's in order.
Yes, you should.
Wait a second. This is the second time that you've seen me flub a delivery job now, isn't it? Oh, you somehow always happen to catch me off my game, huh?
Hey, it's not my fault.
So, what was the holdup? Sailing delays, bad weather?
Huh? No, nothing like that. I just ran into a bit of trouble, that's all.
Oh,
Bandits, then? Or treasure hoarders? A few run-ins on the road aren't usually enough to give you any trouble.
Well, I didn't run into anyone exactly. I just got a little lost.
when her tails do the thing, does that mean she's lying? I don't remember.
Keeping you honest as always, I see.
Alright. I was stopped by a group of bandits as soon as I entered Fontaine.
Oh,
They were a
bestie.
little different from the ones I usually run into. I could hear them mumbling about Komunia Express. It was obvious they were looking for someone with two tails.
Are you being scouted by bandits? What the fuck?
So it was a targeted hit?
I got the sense that they were actually targeting Chiori's goods.
Oh. Is it a fashion rival? Oh my god.
My fashion
Please?
shipment?
Yeah, they said that I could go as long as I left the goods with them. Otherwise, they'd stuff me into my delivery box and toss me into the sea to drown.
What the fuck?
Oh, are you
That's
okay?
crazy.
Oh, I'm good. I'm still a yokai after all. I turned them over to the guards. It just took me a while to round them all up.
But still, cute Karara, babe, please go seek like therapy or something. Jesus.
Well, it's not completely out of the ordinary for one of your deliveries to get intercepted. But it still doesn't make sense how you knew it was my goods they were after. You've got other deliveries to make in Fontaine, don't you?
I would hesitate to call being threatened with drowning as just simply an interception, Chiori. What the shit?
Is there something else that you're keeping from me?
Could you imagine mugging an Amazon driver that way? Like, that's so out of pocket.
Huh? Well...
Perhaps I need to reconsider how many stars to give you in my review.
You always know how to get me, Chiori. Alright, I'll talk.
Bestie, hide your
So,
tails or something.
I kinda wanted to know why anyone would order a hit on me, so I spent a bit of time investigating. One of the bandits had a loose tongue, which saved me some time. He said that a certain person had commissioned them to intercept Chioria Boutique's delivery.
And it's a rival, isn't
Who
it?
might this person be?
It better be a
Chiori?
rival.
Why don't we just let this one go? I mean, I didn't really get injured, and you've still got Fashion Week to worry about.
Bestie?
I appreciate your
My
kindness,
love?
Kirara, But if I don't teach this person a lesson, I doubt they'll stop here.
So true also.
Anyone that dares to mess with one of my friends deserves a stern talking to and then some.
Throw them in a box and drown them, pop off.
Alright. The guy said that the commissioner was someone by the name of Uter.
Uter. No, that name rings a bell. Wouldn't you say, Kirara?
I thought it was pronounced
Well,
Uther.
that's exactly why I didn't want to bring it up to you.
So you both know this Uter guy?
Or Uther, like, I don't know.
Through Chiori's complaints about him, sure.
Ooh.
He's a fellow fashion designer.
He
who's
is a
made his
rival.
goal in life to make hers as miserable as possible.
Rude.
So he's like a business rival.
A
Exactly.
rival is what you call someone who fights you fair and square.
I mean, that's
Uter,
also fair.
however, just has it out for me as a designer. He's publicly disparaged my design choices, my use of materials. He's practically tried every trick in the book to ruin my good name.
Wild.
I've already warned him before to compete with me fair and square, but I guess he prefers playing dirty. Well, I'm more than happy to oblige.
Why is it in the nation of justice that you get the most wacky criminals around here? Like, this guy's beefing for no reason. And commission people to intercept with a fair and legal delivery. And like, I don't know, I feel like that's a crime all on its own. And Nouvelette is right there! How do they have the audacity? What the fuck is up with Fontaine?
Where are you going?
Where do you think she's going?
To teach someone a lesson. You must be tired after your long journey. Why don't you rest in my shop for a little while before heading
She's
back?
gonna go murder a man!
Wait! And she's gone.
We have to go keep her
What should
from
we
murdering
do?
someone.
You
If
seem concerned. Should we be worried about Chiori?
no, we should be worried about Uther. If we're not there, she'll murder him.
Well, she's always been the type of person to face things head on. But with her fiery temper, I'm just worried whatever she's about to do will fuel negative publicity about her right before the start of Fashion Week.
But any publicity is good. I would go to a fashion designer that murdered a man.
Traveler, Paimon, could you go after her and check out the situation for me? As a formal employee of Komania Express, it wouldn't be appropriate for me to get involved.
Why is my mouth moving when hers does?
Yeah, we'll take good care of Chiori.
To be honest, I'm
Okay, pop off. I am not concerned about his safety. He should not have tried to hire people to murk you. If he's gonna do that, then he deserves to get murked. I'm just saying. Hinari time! Catch up with Chiori. Oh, hey, she's right there. Oh god, we're involving Chevreuse too? Honestly, reporting him is the safest thing we can do here.
Officer. Nothing good ever comes out of you addressing me like that.
So true. Also, they're so dating.
Oh? And I see the Traveler and Paimon are here too.
Not on purpose. We're just here for vibes. And to make sure no one gets murdered.
We meet again.
Has everything been going well?
Well, things have been fine on my end. We were able to bring in a large number of recruits thanks to that film we made.
Oh,
I
yeah.
suppose the trade-off is that I'm now constantly getting stopped for autographs while out on patrol. Not ideal, if you ask me.
Also fair.
Well, you were one of the leading roles after all.
So, did something happen?
Several things.
Indeed it did. I'll need you to come with me.
I just realized it's gotta suck for people that joined this game later and didn't play in the 4.3 event and will have no idea what this is referencing. Man, they need a way to like backtrack all of these and make sure you can play them.
I only ever hear that phrase from you. Usually I'm the one asking people to do that.
Oh,
Well, are you coming?
Not before I know what you're planning.
Have I ever made a bad call?
The better question is, have you ever made one that didn't violate proper procedure?
me too.
Okay. A man hired a group of bandits to mug my friend. I'm about to go teach him a lesson.
Are you sure this is something you should be telling the captain of the special patrol? It's getting hard to tell whether you're here to report a case or turn yourself in for one.
Neither. I'm requesting personal supervision from said captain, so I don't do anything too out of line.
Are you planning to?
I mean,
Not if I can help it.
she might murder someone though.
All right. Where is
It
this
is
person?
on the table.
Follow me.
Yes, ma'am. Heard. Bonk. Follow
Just
Chiori.
promise you'll start trying to keep yourself out of trouble.
Well, when trouble stops coming my way, I'll be sure to get on that.
I mean, it's not like it's her fault someone tried to mug her delivery person. Who just happened to be Carrera.
This should be the place. You all wait here. I'll go have a chat with him.
On sat.
You know, Chevraz, Paimon gets the sense that you two are actually pretty close.
Like
It's
you're
just as
dating.
Chiori said. We got to know each other pretty well in our lines of work.
Uh-huh.
You could call it a you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours sort
Only
of situation.
scratch?
Does Chiori often need your help?
Oh god, I'm getting a call.
I'd say it's mutual. The special patrol needs her help quite often as well.
I will
We've
be...
got tough problems of our own.
Just
Getting
a
people to
second,
talk,
guys.
For example.
And we're back. I'm getting a Baja Blast now. Hooray!
The uniform, the musket, they're intimidating. Most people clam up the minute they see us. Lips sealed so tight, getting them to talk almost feels like trying to break into the fortress of Meripede. But put them in a clothing boutique,
Hello,
and they suddenly
Xteen's
start
World.
gushing faster than the waters at the Fountain of Lucine.
Oh!
Oh, is it because they're trying to show off or something?
Uh-huh.
Yep. People are vain creatures.
Pop
They
off.
can't help but want to talk up new developments in their lives or show off how much they know about other people. And nothing brings out that sort of vanity quite like fashion.
I mean, that's
As
fair.
a result, Chiori often picks up on all kinds of information in her shop. Most of her customers are members of the upper class, which means they're pretty much up to the gills in wealth and intel.
You scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. Huh, Paimon gets it now.
There you go,
Exactly.
Paimon.
I'm also here to ensure Chiori's safety. Those who make trouble for her also tend to be rich and powerful.
Also fair.
And in some very rare cases, I'm forced to protect other people from Chiori herself.
Are we sure that's very rare?
So, who got on her case this time? It's been a while since I last saw her that angry.
Oh, so this is what happened.
Oh, haven't you heard? How long did we have to tell the story? It happened like 5 minutes
Huh?
ago.
Uter, you say?
Uh-oh.
You've heard of him?
Where did Chiori go?
He's made trouble for Chiori several times already. He's fond of pretty much every dirty trick in the book. I heard that even the Maison Gardiennage issued him a warning.
Damn,
for
he's
his
had a
behavior.
warning and he's still
So he's
doing
back
shit?
at it, huh? His funeral, I guess.
That's crazy.
Whoa, what's this about a funeral all of a sudden?
I mean,
I just meant that Uter's done for. Now bring it in, you two. Get right up close.
okay, hi.
Sure, but why?
Because this is probably going to turn into one of those very rare cases I just talked about.
We have to protect an asshole. Oh. He fucking dead. Get his ass! And he's basic as hell. Why is he causing shit?
What are you doing? Stay away from me!
Has anyone ever told
Hell
you
yeah!
the definition of stupidity?
Huh?
Stupidity is doing the same meaningless thing over and over again.
Almost
It
insanity.
appears you've forgotten what I told you before. So, allow me to refresh your memory. Lay off the dirty tricks.
She right?
Oh, and if you dare lay your hands on my friend again, you can expect a far less pleasant landing next time.
Ahem. Chiori?
She didn't murder him. It's fine.
Officer, an assault's in progress. Please, officer, you've got to do something.
Of course. I'll do my utmost to investigate the situation. Unfortunately, I was chatting with this traveler and seemed to have missed what happened.
That's
Don't
negligence.
worry, though. If you'd allow me to search the scene, I'm sure I'll be able to collect some useful evidence. You don't mind, do you? There's nothing in there that would implicate you in any illegal activity, I would hope.
Forget it. It wasn't that big of a deal.
Ms. Chiori,
Oh?
I must also ask you to refrain from engaging in such disorderly conduct in the future. Especially out in the open like this.
This is for your own safety.
Apologies, officer. I guess you could say I'm just used to tossing out any trash I come across on the street.
Holy fuck, Chiori, you don't have to drag him within an inch of his life.
Is there anything else either of you have to say for yourselves?
That's all from me. I sincerely hope that today's events will never happen again.
We'll see about that.
Ooh, bitch! Oh my god! Sir, why are you like this?
Whoa, that scared the heck out of Paimon! How did he just go flying out like that?
Such a graceful arc. Hell yeah. Get her ass.
You're too kind.
Now's not the time to be accepting compliments. What happened to not doing anything too out of line?
About that.
Not if I could help it, is what I said. And I think I kept to that.
She did not
I
stab
started with a
him.
verbal warning, but he displayed neither shame nor remorse. If anything, he kept running his mouth with insults and threats.
Why?
Insults and threats so bad that he deserved to be tossed out like a sack of trash?
Dude, if she's been dealing for this for as long as she's been in Fontaine, he kinda deserves murder.
Believe it or not, they were that bad. He deserved to get knocked down a peg. It's the only way to get him to stop.
You could have reported him to the guards.
For what?
Oh, I will. But it'll take some time for them to gather evidence. And he denied that he ever had anything to do with those bandits.
So true.
I don't want anything else to happen during Fontaine Fashion Week. On top of that, if Kirara is going to continue delivering goods for me, the least I can do is guarantee her safety. Oh, that reminds me. There is another favor I'd like to ask of you today.
Another?
What a shame. I believe you've already used up your favor quota for the day.
Have I? Well, it's a good thing I was planning on taking in advance on tomorrow's quota then.
Damn, she's so
Don't you
fucking
think
quick.
you're maxed out on advances already?
I always pay you back in information, don't I? It's just like you said. You scratch my back, and I scratch yours.
She did come in real handy with the limited quest though, so I can't be too mad. I get it. Pop off, bestie. Oh, we're just going back? I thought we were gonna hear the tea! Alright. That's fine. Fine. Fuck off, Ophelia.
An antique. Can we play Vanguard next time?
Why is she talking about antiques? I can't even buy anything from her. Rude as hell. False advertising. Calling yourself a shop. How dare.
We're back.
Oh, she looked so fucking anxious. Jesus. Hello.
You were gone for an awfully long time. Oh, please tell me nothing bad happened.
Nothing too bad.
There's nothing to worry about. All you need to know is that you'll never have to worry about someone in Fontaine messing with your deliveries again.
Hooray.
Sorry, Chiori. I didn't mean to cause you so much trouble.
What are you talking about? You didn't do anything wrong. Those greedy bandits are to blame, along with a certain someone who doesn't know when to lay off the petty tricks.
It is definitely not
The next time
Carrara's
you
fault.
need to leave the city, call the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. They'll escort you half of the way, and the Spina di Rusula can take the second half.
Very true.
With that sort of escort, the next time you make a delivery, those treasure hoarders won't go anywhere near your goods. Unless, of course, it's to offer to carry them for you.
Hell yeah.
Good one, Chiori.
I'm being serious. You know me. If I bring something up, you can assume it's already a done deal. You're going back to Inazuma tomorrow, right?
Wait, you don't mean...
I've already spoken to the captain of the Special Patrol. As discussed, the patrol's going to take a small detour during their daily training tomorrow. As for Navia, I'll give her a heads up in a bit.
Honestly, what a good boss. I mean, she's not like a boss, but like, what a good client. Pop off.
There's really no need. I'm just a simple courier. I don't need to be surrounded by a bunch of armed guards. Or ones with sunglasses, for that matter.
Wait, what's
Don't
wrong?
you think this is a bit much?
Wait, what's your beef with sunglasses? Look, Navia's a little dramatic, but like, it's not her sunglasses you need to be worried about. It's her umbrella cannon? I feel like that's a lot more that needs to be going on.
Well, you certainly shouldn't count on such a procession for every trip you make to Fontaine.
Oh,
It's just a one-off thing.
big yawn.
For my own peace of mind.
Also fair.
It'll also show those guys what'll happen to those who dare to mess with my friends.
Can we please... If I hear scratch my back, I'll scratch yours one more time. I think I'm just gonna lose it.
Yes, well put.
Thanks.
Well, if you think it's a good idea, Traveler, then I guess it's fine.
Well, with the bad guys out of the way and your goods safely delivered, everything should be good to go for Fontaine Fashion Week, right?
Unless it's
I
not.
believe so. I'll try to churn out a few more outfits over the next few days. I've heard a lot of suppliers will be participating this year.
Paimon's gonna take a guess and say suppliers are super important.
But of course,
Paimon.
they supply
Bestie.
us designers with funding, equipment, factory access. You have to work with them if you want to become a truly renowned fashion house.
So Paimon doesn't know how anything fucking works, right? We can all agree on that. She just... No thought, head empty. Doesn't know economy. Just nothing.
That's also why this year's Fashion Week is so important to me.
But isn't your brand already really famous, Chiori? Your clothes are so pretty and so nice to wear. I can't help but brag about them to my customers whenever I get the chance.
Even so, I would imagine there are
Hello.
still people who've never heard of the Chiori brand, yes?
Well,
Aha!
I mean, with the amount of places that I deliver to, it's
I am in
only
stream right
natural
now.
that some people from other nations haven't heard of it.
Well, yeah, in other nations, but like, you know. Are they gonna come all the way to Fontaine to buy shit? You know what? I shouldn't say anything. A lot of people go to France for fashion. I can't be too mad.
Then it's still not famous enough.
Oh.
My goal is to make the Chiori brand renowned throughout all of Teyvat.
Oh, okay.
Your
It's that
business
kinda
would have to
thing.
get pretty huge then.
Wait, would that mean I could just go to any Chioria branch on the continent to get my clothes fixed? It has been pretty inconvenient having to come to Fontaine every time I need to get them patched up.
Aw.
Alternatively, of course, you could just be a bit more careful with them. They're already about as durable as I can make them.
Okay, I'll admit, they do get snagged on branches pretty often, but I can't help it. It's hard to be careful about that sort of thing when you're trying to take a nice nap in a tree.
You know, honestly, the biggest thing they missed with this is giving the Traveler an outfit. And I get it, right? They'd have to make two, one for Aether and one for Lumine. Well, we got two outfits with Lantern, right? For Shenhe and Ganyu. So what's the problem?
Well, if that's your dream, Chiori, then we should do our best to make it a reality. Is there anything we can do to help out with Fashion Week?
No.
I'm sure I could think of something.
Ooh, what is it? What is it?
Why don't you come to my shop tomorrow and model for me?
Whoops.
Simply put, you'll serve as my living mannequins.
Oh, so we get to try on some of your clothes? Got it!
Are we?
Seeing them off the rack will also give me the chance to make some small adjustments to the stitching and the silhouette of the designs.
I'm sorry. Are we gonna get a whole fashion montage? And not even get to keep the fucking outfit?
Sounds easy enough.
I am gonna be so fucking mad. Unless her outfits are just terrible. Livid. Absolutely sad.
Most of the clothes you see during Fashion Week are meant to showcase the designer's vision. They're not exactly suitable for ready-to-wear use.
Now that is true to life.
If you like them, though, feel free to visit the boutique and see if anything catches your eye. I'll even give you a special discount.
Hooray!
Ooh, sounds great! Paimon was just starting to get curious about all this design stuff.
Oh, were you?
Then we have a deal. You'll model some formal wear, Traveler, and I don't know. Paimon here will show off some kids' designs. I'll see you both tomorrow then.
Does she often?
Yep, sounds good. Wait, kids' clothes? Paimon told you already, she's not a little kid.
Does she have to design kids' clothes often? Because I think it was also during another quest where she was like, "Oh yeah, and I need this kid to be a model or whatever," or there was some side quest with a Melusine where they were gonna model kids' clothes. Is that a common commission?
Speaking of clothes, do yours happen to need any mending right now, Kirara?
Yes.
Well, since you asked, Chiori, there's this part around my waist.
Oh, need a bit of letting out around the middle.
Oh,
No! It's a tear! Those bad guys did it.
Chiori, don't go calling her fat. What the fuck? I sits. I will sit right here until 6 a.m. Like a fucking freak. You know what? I've heard of worse things happening, so that's fine.
Did you read the paper today?
Sir. Thank you. I'm here. Oh, I get to go inside now. Ah, fantastic. I really hope it's just a big fucking mess. Almost like a Joanne's on steroids. I really hope.
Chiori, we're here!
Kind of! It's still neat,
You're
though.
here early. I haven't even opened the shop yet.
Yeah.
Wait, has Kirara left already?
She probably left yesterday.
Yep, with the special patrol. Bright and early.
Also
Did
fair.
everything go alright on the road?
Unless...
I believe so. The patrol makes for quite the entourage. The way they marched forward with Kirara in the center, you'd think she was some sort of VIP. For the second leg, the Spina also came with a pretty large group, led by Navia herself.
Does she always stay in cat form when she delivers packages? And fucking Navia ready to go. Swear to God, Navia is Hoyo's favorite.
They took care to clear the path beforehand as well. Kirara won't so much as step on a single stray rock on her journey.
Good for
I
her.
even heard that Navia decided out of the blue to make a batch of macarons as a going-away gift for Kirara. An excellent souvenir to remember Fontaine by, I'd say.
Aww.
Sounds like Navia really got into it.
My thoughts exactly. She even lamented the fact that she didn't have time to prepare something even fancier. I'm pretty sure she can't wait for another escort opportunity to come her way.
That's fair.
You know, now that you mention Navia, Paimon thinks the two of you are actually pretty similar.
Paimon.
You say what you mean, and when you have an idea, you really hit the ground running.
I suppose that's why we're such good friends. Navia has
Okay,
a
good.
certain
That was a
resilience
compliment.
about her. It's part of who she is. No matter what comes her way, she never bows down in the face of adversity. That sort of determination and courage is something I really admire. That same spirit is the true vision of my brand. When she first mentioned commissioning an outfit from my boutique, well, I'm sure you can imagine my excitement.
Chiori? Getting excited about shit? Wow. No. At this point, Hoyo's gotta be up there in favoritism with Navia, cause what the fuck? She's everywhere.
It's like finding the perfect brand ambassador, huh?
Indeed. Customers pay attention not just to the clothes, but also to the figures in society who wear said clothes. People like to copy the styles of those they look up to.
Also true.
Huh. And here Paimon thought all that mattered was for the clothes to look cute.
Paimon! Just stop talking! Just stop!
Fashion is about more than just looks, my dear. especially if you've got your sights set on a market the size of Teyvat. Well, would you look at the time?
Oh yeah.
What if I don't?
Come on, let's get down
I
to
look
business.
away.
We're here to model.
Indeed. Give me a moment while I go retrieve some fabrics and sample outfits. Why don't you help me set up the shop displays?
Are
in the
you
meantime?
sure I should be in charge of that?
How exactly?
Just carefully organize the ready-to-wear clothes with an eye toward their types and styles. This way, we can guarantee that the customers will see something different every day.
Huh?
Whoa, there sure is a lot that goes into running a store.
Well, that's like...
Well then, I'll leave the displays to you.
That is the simplest shit you could do, Paimon. What do you mean? We're not doing her taxes.
So, we just need to put all the clothes with similar styles together, right?
Yes and no? Men's formal. Okay, but this little red one is so cute! I love it, thanks.
Not bad. You might just have an eye for design.
No, the color coordination is atrocious, actually.
Anyway,
If
let's
I
move
may.
on to the real task at hand.
Oh.
Over here, stand still. I'll take your measurements first.
I would hope we would do this before the outfits were made.
Excuse me, Miss Chiori.
Leon! Leanne.
Good morning, Leanne. How have you been
Leanne.
recently?
Not too bad.
Your gown
Hold
will
on.
be ready next week, so there's no need to worry about missing the ball. Or did you come here today because you'd like to make a new request, perhaps?
Oh, no. Nothing like that, Miss Chiori. To be honest, I came here today to cancel my order for that gown.
I thought that was Tina, Kale's VA, but I don't think it is.
Cancel your order.
But you can keep the deposit, of course. I know you can't return any materials you've already used.
Oh no.
Don't worry about the materials. I'm more concerned about you. Did something happen, Leanne? Have your plans changed?
Ma'am?
It's alright. I'm not trying to make things difficult for you. I'll take note of the cancellation.
Thank you. I'm really sorry.
That means Uther did more shit! We're gonna go mark him!
Don't worry about it. Just let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Time to get his ass!
Is it just Paimon, or was she acting a bit strange just now? Wonder why she wouldn't tell us why she was canceling her order.
Well, first off, Paimon, not everyone is gonna, like, tell you everything that's going on in their life. So just accept that as part of owning a business. But second off, fucking Uther, swear to God.
It's not a big deal. These things happen every once in a while.
Now, if it happens 5 more times today, we're gonna have
A
problems.
family emergency, an important payday falling through, a lover's quarrel, no one to take you to the ball. I've pretty much heard it all. Judging from the look on her face, something's keeping her from revealing the truth to us.
Yep.
It's best not to pry.
Well,
Except
guess
for
this
when
means
we
you'll have
need
more
to.
time to work on Fashion Week, right?
That's true. Come, let's pick up where we left off.
Oh,
Is Miss Chiori in?
she's right there. Tell me.
I am. How can I help you?
I'd like to return this item.
Oh, could I ask why?
It's just, not to my liking. You said I could get a refund if I wasn't satisfied, so that's why I'm here.
Huh?
Is there something about it that didn't meet your expectations? Are the sleeves too short, or is the color too dark? I can always make those adjustments for you.
No need. You don't have to concern yourself with that. I'd just like that refund, please.
And I'd be happy to process that for you. If you could just tell me the cause of your dissatisfaction.
Exactly.
Chiori here. I'd like to return my outfit.
What the fuck?
Another one?
Is
Bro.
there some sort of new calamity coming that I haven't heard about? Another flood? Or an apocalypse, maybe? What does the prophecy say this time? You'll be spared if you get rid of all your clothes? Surely the entire population of Fontaine didn't convene and pick this one day to come and return my clothes. What is going on?
Sir. Vice?
What kind of rags are you trying to sell us, huh? The way I see it, this shop is nothing more than a black market front run by a bunch of dirty criminals.
Is that Damon?
Please calm down, sir.
What is he talking about?
Haven't you heard? Chiori, a boutique, has been exposed for having close ties with criminals.
Huh?
It's all over the papers.
What the fuck?
Who is it that dares to throw that accusation around?
It's fucking Uther.
Well, you tell us? The fabrics you've got here, they're all sourced from underground factories, aren't they?
No.
I've been transparent about my materials from the very beginning. I've already proved there's nothing wrong with them. If a little hearsay and baseless slander are enough to convince you, then by all means, go ahead and hand over your garments right now. Spare yourself from that flood of yours.
Hell yeah.
Or have you not been convinced of that one just yet?
You...
Elof!
Miss Chiori?
Go outside and help these customers with their return requests.
Oh
There's no need to ask them
no.
why. We'll refund them at the purchase price.
Alright.
And once you're done, put up the sign that says we're closed for the day.
Got it.
Fuck off, Vice, or whatever the fuck.
Chiori.
Damn, who published it, first of all? Because if this was Charlotte, she never would've.
They couldn't be more fabricated if you tried. No need to worry about them. I'm sure they'll go away on their own in a few days.
Also true.
The real goal here is to divert my attention away from Fashion Week. The best response right now is to tune it out and focus on finalizing my designs.
You know what? That's very fair.
If you say so, but Paimon still can't help
Except for the fact that your shop's about to lose a shit ton of money. Like, holy fuck.
The best way to respond to public skepticism is to let your work speak for itself. There will be no doubt about the quality of my work once my new designs are released.
And murder Uther.
The public just has to see it for themselves.
The other best way to respond is to just murder. Kill the guy that started it. You know, like we wanted to.
Miss Chiori, bad news!
Uh-oh.
Oh, for the love of... Can a woman not get a moment of peace to do her work?
Apparently not.
Go on.
Not in fucking
What's the matter
Fontaine.
now?
It's our accessories supplier. They just sent word that they'll no longer be able to supply us during Fashion Week.
Uh-oh.
What? No accessories? Not even the ones we pre-ordered?
Yes, that's what their messenger said.
And what about the models we asked them to book for us?
Oh,
I think they'll probably pull out as well.
bro. Damn, news spreads fast. Hello, Lonesome Shenhe. How are you?
Even the suppliers believe those nasty rumors?
That's crazy. Just one just one
Is the
article?
messenger still here?
No, they've already left.
Does everyone read the paper?
So, no accessories means no brooches, no bow ties, things like that?
Not just that. It means no gems, ribbons, gold thread. All the elements that lend life and soul to my designs.
Oh.
But if you take those away, does that mean you won't be able to make your designs at all?
Yes, Paimon. That's exactly what
you
that
stay
means.
and watch the shop. I'll go talk to the supplier myself.
And maybe we'll figure out what the fuck happened.
We'll make sure your supplier knows there's nothing wrong with your clothes.
We'll find out what happened, but more so, we'll find out how the hell it's connected to Uther. I still call him Uther. I don't know. How weird.
Thank you. In that case, please come with me.
Hooray, more runaround Fontaine time. Good luck, bestie.
I know Miss Chiori has put a lot of work into making Fashion Week a success. I hope you can talk things through with the supplier.
And I hope you don't get murdered by the rampaging crowd of angry people outside. I almost wonder if I had set up the thing wrong. If people would have been like, and look at this fashion display, it's disastrous. Oh, is it all the way across town? Yeah. We're doing a teleport on that one, homie. God, if only I could do that to get to work.
By the way, we really are just going to talk, right?
Maybe.
Of course. I wouldn't do anything to one of my business partners, especially when a reasonable conversation should suffice.
Unless it doesn't suffice. Bonk. Oh! Oh! Sorry, Tainari! Jesus. Sorry! I didn't mean to murder him.
Who is it?
Wenger.
Venger, it's Chiori. We've worked together all these years. The least you could do is allow me a face-to-face conversation.
Yeah?
Straightforward as always, I see. You know, there are certain conventions people usually follow if they want to seek someone's company. Sending a messenger, for example.
Yeah, when they're cowards.
And when has following convention ever gotten me anywhere? Why hire a messenger when I can just explain things in person?
So valid, honestly.
Have you read the papers today?
They've been read for me,
I
apparently.
don't like to waste my time on baseless lies and speculation. Maybe that's something you should consider as well.
Oh!
You're right. I only subscribe to the Steambird. And most days, I never even read the others.
So, these rumors. The Steambird was the one that
It
published
better
them?
not have been Charlotte.
No, not at all.
Oh.
They were in some second-rate fashion tabloids.
Well then, there you go. Those sort of headlines become old news faster than you can read them. Surely a bit of tabloid drama isn't worth cutting off my supply.
You would think that. But this time is different.
Why is it different?
Someone paid off the tabloids to publish the same article at once. They
Oh?
even went so far as to leave a copy in front of every house. That's how I first learned of the rumors.
Every house? That means someone must have been planning this for a very long time.
Fucking Uther.
It seems your rival really pulled out all the stops this time, Chiori. The article was even published alongside a photo of you.
Huh?
What sort of photo?
A photo of you beating up someone on the street yesterday.
God damn it.
Yesterday? Wait, that means...
Uter again.
Here, I've got a copy. See for yourselves.
Thanks, bud. However, comma, what the fuck? Chiori Boutique, located within our good court of Fontaine, claims to be a clothing store with a unique style. But there is another side to this tale for those who look beneath that facade. Sources in the Fortress of Meropide. Huh? Say that not a few criminals have boasted of wearing Chiori Boutique's clothes. I just felt that the atmosphere in there suited me, convicted felon Lyle said. Uh-huh. These words met with wide approval from many of his fellow inmates. Our sources also state that a prisoner who was recently convicted of violent conduct and battery also openly supported Chiori's designs a year ago. Cause she makes clothes, bestie. Upon close investigation of Chiori's many suppliers, we discover that there is something more to the discovery that criminals favor its wares. More to the discovery that criminals favor its wares. Okay. She comparable to invisible hand. What the fuck? Our investigation showed that the Wegner family... Oh, it named them by name. And a certain member of this household is a frequent guest at the fortress. But do birds of a feather not flock together? Yo! This is rude as hell! Not only that, but many customers have also been subject to rough treatment to Chiori. Mr. Valerian had this to say. A real brute, that one. Never mind refusing to tailor my clothes. She seized her scissors and began wrecking them, and threw me out the window. Was that the guy from her character teaser? Because he was being an ass, and she didn't take it? Jesus. Doubtless, many of you may have wondered why the glass at Chiori Boutique often shatters with a loud crash, leaving behind a terrifying mess. Mr. Valerian's unfortunate encounter unveils the truth. Just the day before this report was going to print, another such act of brutal battery occurred on the streets. Just imagine, if you would, the scene playing out as depicted in the photo above. Chiori, her countenance terrifying as she grabs her competitor, Mr. Uter, by the scruff, making threatening gestures toward him. This incident was ultimately broken up by guards who reached the scene. Bestie. Oh god, this was totally him. When we asked criminals why they appreciate this brand, the answer we received was that Chiori employs illegal competitive tactics to come out on top, giving hope to evildoers among us that wrongdoing can still prevail, provided you conceal it under the guise of fashion and beauty. That's the dumbest fucking reason I've ever heard. Also, as an English major, this is the most hilarious newspaper report I've ever fucking read. Perhaps those who purchase clothes from this establishment may, following this establishment's philosophy, prefer to liquidate those with whom they have disagreements. Is Chiori Boutique indeed a place blindly flattered by fashionistas that keeps an exclusive clientele of crooks? Oh my god. I know it's because we know the truth, but that's, even just reading that is fucking laughable.
Behind the scenes, the true Chiori Boutique takes shape. Not a fashion house, but a house of lies.
Or House of
Relying
Hearth.
on its close ties to the criminal underworld, the Chiori brand employs illegal competitive tactics to
Do
come
not
out
tell
on
me you're about
top,
to read the whole damn
giving
thing.
hope to the evildoers among us that wrongdoing can still prevail.
Oh wait, no, that was at like the very
provided
bottom.
they conceal it under the guise of fashion and beauty.
I don't know what happened, and I don't want to comment on things that I didn't see with my own eyes. Still, that photo shows you to be the clear aggressor.
Can we prosecute for slander? Cause that's clear slander. There better be a court case in this.
Yeah, he was the one who started it, that little...
I appreciate you standing up for me, Paimon, but it can't be helped now.
That's right. The court of public opinion has
Oh,
already
shut
made its
up.
mind. Still, I've got to give your rival high marks for effort. They even dug up the fact that my father once served time in the fortress of Meripede.
Which is rude as hell, by the
That
way.
was so long ago.
In the world of fashion, your past is like a piece of clothing stained with mud. Once tainted, it can never be washed clean.
Just get Tide Pods.
They claim that most of your clientele are criminals and that those who buy your clothes are just like you. People who silence all dissent with violence.
The absurdity. I don't even know which part to laugh at the most.
Well,
The writing.
it's no laughing
For sure.
matter. Maybe your clientele are criminals. Maybe they're not. There's even the possibility that they're just people who happen to commit crimes after buying your clothes.
Bro, if everyone... Gildan is shaking in their boots right now.
But with the way this article combines fact with rumor, trying to determine the truth is practically an exercise of futility.
Unless you have media
It's
literacy.
not something people are just going to forget about in a day or two. Especially when they've found several people to back up their claims.
Quote unquote found.
Venger, are you sure you won't reconsider? If we go through with the show together, we can defeat them fair and square.
If I were younger, I might have said yes.
What does you being old have to do with it?
But I'm no longer that brave young man with nothing to lose. I've got the family business to consider now. I'd be perfectly happy to work with you again after this, but my daughter is manning the store during Fashion Week, and I don't want her implicated in all of this. She doesn't deserve to be swarmed by all that negative publicity.
Bro, that's...
I
People are fucking crazy.
understand.
Let me offer you a piece of advice, Chiori. For old time's sake. Let this Fashion Week go.
No!
There's always next year. You
That-
just need to wait for all of this to blow over.
That is not her style, buddy.
You're free to wait things out, Venger. I'll make my own choices.
Also, what's to stop Uter from doing it next year too? Like, if he's doing publications that can get sent to every house in Fontaine, he's already got enough money to cause more problems. He would just do it again.
Have you ever thought maybe that attitude of yours is what's gotten you into all this trouble?
Have you ever thought maybe this attitude of mine is precisely what paved the way for my success?
I mean, honestly.
Well, fair enough. Then I suppose all there's left to say is best of luck. As for the models, none of them wanted to be implicated in all
Please
of this.
tell me I get to fashion show,
Understood.
though.
Take care.
I want a fashion show so fucking bad. Also, honestly, may not hurt to make
So,
clothes for criminals.
what should we do now?
As long as they also
Without the
pay.
accessories, I can no longer use my old designs.
How could they do this? They're making things up. The boutique doesn't have anything to do with violent criminals. Can't people tell this is just a bunch of lies?
No, Paimon.
Public opinion
They
has
can't.
never been about what's true and what's not. It's about echoing the loudest voice in the room. I should have seen it from the beginning.
Yep.
Uter knows me too well. Everything that happened yesterday was just a trap.
Yep.
Well, guess all we can do is just head back for now.
Unless we get a reputable reporter from the Steambird.
Traveler, Paimon!
Charlotte. It's a fashion disaster.
What are you doing here?
Bestie. We have a
Looking for you,
scoop.
of course. Did you see those fashion tabloids this morning?
Oh, and you came to
mean
us
that
about it?
Sorry excuse for an article? Oh, just thinking about it makes Paimon's blood boil.
Hell yeah.
You too, huh? Whoever wrote that article must have known the Steambird would never print something so defamatory. Unfortunately, not all papers in Fontaine share our same sense of journalistic integrity.
There we
Miss
go.
Chiori doesn't deserve to suffer all this baseless slander. I was just about to find some people to interview so that I can write an article to refute all those claims.
Hell
If
yeah.
there's one thing I can't
She's
stand,
already
it's people
working.
who misrepresent and distort the facts.
She's already going.
With your help, we might be able to get some people back on our side.
Damn, are we sure this isn't the Charlotte story
It's
quest?
my pleasure. I've met Miss Chiori several times. I know she's not the kind of person that article makes her out to be.
I thought she was just gonna say, I know she's not the kindest person, which is also true. But, you know.
She was the one who made the hat and tie for my camera,
Aw.
Monsieur Verite.
Oh, that's really
Speaking
cute.
of Miss Chiori, do you know where she went? Olaf told me you were all together.
We were.
She was just here. Maybe she went over there? Let's go check.
Unless she already went back to Uter's house.
If you ask me,
My
I think
boho.
Chiori Boutique is done for.
You.
I mean, what did they expect? Engaging with criminals behind their customers' backs.
You stole Baha.
They kept up a solid front, though. I've even bought from them before.
Oh my god.
Really? How was it? The owner was plenty fierce, that's for sure. Makes sense if she regularly deals with criminals, I guess. I've got the chills just thinking about it.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh no, we've lost her.
She's definitely at Uter's.
Did you hear what all those people were saying? Paimon can't believe they bought all that nonsense.
Paimon, it's the
Miss
public.
Chiori doesn't often appear in public or give a lot of interviews, so the general public hasn't had a chance to really get to know her.
Yep.
It's also true that her way of dealing with things can be a little extreme sometimes.
Yep.
It's easy to use that to mislead people who don't know anything else about her.
Also, yep.
Oh, this is all Uter's fault. Paimon would pick him up and throw him across the room too if she could. Wait a second. You don't think Chiori might have gone looking for him, do you?
Yes.
You know, so she can, finish what she started?
Bestie, that's exactly what she went to
Only
do.
make the situation worse for her. I'm sure Miss Chiori knows that too.
I mean, also fair, but also.
You've got a point. Let's just return to the boutique and see if she's there then.
Another yawn.
Olaf, we're back! Oh, who's this?
Hello?
Ah, this is Miss Letitia. She's also here to see Miss Chiori.
Oh no, you were gonna have the wedding dress. Are you gonna cancel it?
Oh, you were the one who came to collect the wedding dress yesterday, right? Wait, please don't say you're returning that dress too.
Oh, no, not at all. I'm just here to thank her. In fact, if there's anything I can do to help her out, I'd be more than willing.
Oh?
Ah, so you've come across that article as well.
Who hasn't,
Yeah,
Charlotte?
You probably don't know this, but after I got engaged, I didn't think I'd be able to wear a Chiori dress on my wedding day.
Oh.
Why?
Money, Paimon! It's gonna be money!
My fiance owns a small business. It doesn't bring in a lot of mora, but we get by. After he proposed, he took me to Chiori boutique, and we put down a custom order for a dress. He probably noticed how often I talked about Miss Chiori's clothes and how pretty they were. Being able to wear one of her dresses to my wedding has always been my dream.
And then?
And then, something happened to the business, and we ran into major mora problems. We were able to scrounge up enough to pay off our debts, but it left us without the funds to pay for the dress.
But didn't Chiori say she was able to make the dress from what was left of the original deposit?
Yes. When I came to cancel the order, she asked if something happened, and I told her everything. She heard me out, and then told me not to worry. She assured me that the deposit I paid would be enough for the dress, and that she'd be able to finish making it in time as well. She promised that I'd be able to wear a Chiori dress on my wedding day.
She just takes care of people,
Well,
and that's so good of
thing,
her.
Isn't it? I've always known Miss Chiori to be a woman of her word.
Yep.
It is good. It's just, after I went home yesterday, I couldn't help but take out the dress and try it on. My fiancé happened to walk into the room, and when he saw me, he froze on the spot.
Huh?
Ah, what a shame.
Oh, wait, that's bad luck! Oh, shit! Oh, fuck!
Well, see, that wasn't actually the issue.
Huh?
He's seen a lot of wedding dresses in his time doing business. So as soon as he saw it, he knew for sure that it must have cost far more than what we paid.
Huh? So wait, that means...
Girl?
Yeah. Miss Chiori covered all the costs and held nothing back. The fabric, accessories, beading, construction. It was all of the highest quality.
She takes care of her people.
Miss Letitia, I'd really like to use your story for a piece I'm writing about the boutique. Would you mind going on the record?
Hell yeah!
Well, if it would help Miss Chiori out, I wouldn't mind at all.
Hooray!
I think it'd go a long way. Your real experience is more powerful than all those lies combined.
So true. And it's recent.
Olaf, has Chiori come back here since we left?
Huh? I thought you were all together.
Uh-oh.
Well, we were. If she didn't come back here, then do you know of any other places she could have gone?
Oh, I remember now. There's this one cliff by the sea.
Aw.
Miss Chiori would always go there whenever she was upset.
Oh,
In that case,
baby
why don't
girl.
we split up? I'll continue interviewing Miss Letitia, and you two can go look for Miss Chiori.
All right, sounds good. Let's go.
Hey, what if we get, like, Farina? And the Traveler? And, like, you know. Oh, it's right near all the little bugs. That's nice. I should probably take those off my map, considering Ridsley's level 90 again. Again, as if that ever stopped. I got him to level 90. And he's all good now. A big healthy boy. Thank you, game, for telling me about artifacts so late in the game. How else would I have known? Oh my god, I forgot Tainari died. I'm sorry I dove you off the side of a building. Hey, bestie? You okay? I mean, no, but you know.
did you know where I... Alof told you, didn't she?
Yep. She did. We were just looking for you at the shop and Letitia was there. She wanted to thank you for the dress. So, you see? You don't have to be sad. We'll figure out how to get through this together.
We also have a lot more problems, Paimon.
I'm not upset. I just wanted to get some fresh air. Wanna sit here with me? The view's quite stunning.
Yeah, Lumine, why are you being all like, I don't know, there's not enough space. You jump off of mountains for fun.
Sorry about that. I'm the only one here most of the time.
There's a whole cliffside. What the fuck do you mean there's not a lot of space?
Alright, don't mind if we do.
Unless that was us trying to be polite and like give her space. But she offered. Oh, that's a really nice photo, actually.
Well, how does it feel?
Hello, art change? How are you?
This place is pretty great.
Right? It's quiet and open, and far from the relentless critique from fashion commentators and the media.
You're so right.
It's just you and the beautiful scenery.
Yeah, it's important to take yourself out of that kind of stressful environment every once in a while.
I didn't grow up in a very strict family. My parents would joke that I grew up to be so assertive because they spoiled me as a child. I would get together with the other children to climb trees and explore caves. One time, I even climbed over the walls of the Kamisato estate.
I mean, me too, but also...
had to physically remove me.
That's wild.
Whoa, Paimon would have never imagined that.
But even as rambunctious as I was, when it came to needlework, I was as quiet and focused as could be.
Aww.
It was as if I discovered a whole new world within those vibrant, dazzling fabrics. You know the feeling?
Sorta.
My parents noticed, and they sent me to study under a famous Inazuman tailor. It wasn't long before I had driven away pretty much every master tailor on the archipelago.
Oh!
You could say I really tried their patience.
You were that misbehaved?
I mean...
I wasn't misbehaved, exactly.
Oh.
I just often had strange ideas when it came to fashion. Ones that weren't in line with traditional ways of doing things.
She's so cute! Oh my gosh! She's so pretty.
On top of that, I hated the idea of groveling and making outfits for every arrogant big shot expecting me to be at their beck and call. Anyway,
Honestly, yeah.
A few incidents later, I soon found myself without a master. Worse, not one shop was willing to hire me. Not even to do grunt work.
No wonder you left Inazuma.
Honestly.
I was angry and frustrated. So, before I left, I swore to all those masters that my brand would one day become renowned all over Teyvat.
Well, that's a
Aww.
great dream to strive towards.
After that, I came all the way to the court of Fontaine, a city often referred to as the capital of arts and fashion.
So that you can be
I had a
cool
lot
and
of fun studying
experimental.
it. Sure, I was living in a small cramped room, but I was finally free to make whatever I wanted. I had a far more naive view of fashion back then. As long as something was pretty, it would become popular, right? A simple concept, surely.
I mean,
Of
in
course,
beginner premise.
as I spent more and more time in the industry, I learned nothing was ever that simple. Least of all, fashion.
Aw, you had your Paimon moment where she finally grew up.
Oh, you mean Letitia?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did mention that dream. I'll be honest with you. That's the first time I ever heard something like that from one of my customers.
Progress.
Who would have thought? Even as I continue to pursue my dream, my work has also become someone else's.
And that's the goal. Hi. I'm real close to you now.
Alright, that's enough sightseeing for one day. Time to come up with a way out of this mess.
Ooh, looks like you've got your game face back.
Hell yeah.
Back? It was never gone to begin with. I did say I wasn't upset, didn't I?
Yeah, but now you're like not as nostalgia-y and you know what, I'll let you keep your tough front.
Paimon thinks we should look for evidence that Uter wrote that article. and that he hired those treasure hoarders to attack Kirara.
So true.
Charlotte's already working on an article to address all those nasty rumors so we can publish all our findings in the Steambird once we're done.
A reputable source.
I don't like duking it out in the press. But if Charlotte's thrown her hat in the ring, I won't stop her either. I know where Uter's clothing factory is located.
Ooh.
It might be a good place to start looking for some evidence.
It's always a factory.
Sounds good. We'll come with. As for Fashion Week, well, there's always next year, right? So there's no need to be too upset.
Nah, she's gonna dual task it. Do both.
When did this become an either-or situation? Find incriminating evidence or participate in Fashion Week. I'm doing both.
Look, if we can get the Steambird article published tomorrow, we still have, like, so many more days for Fashion Week.
But your accessories. Didn't you say your designs were unusable without them?
And we'll get them back. Easy.
Well, it's true that I haven't quite figured out what to do about that, but to tell you the truth, even here in Fontaine, every time I see the sea, I can't help but remember Inazuma and the vow I made in front of those masters. Thinking about all that, I just can't bear to take even one step back. The sea.
Honestly, just make fake accessories out of fabric. Just make them look like little guys. That's what I would do.
What did you just say, Chiori?
New collection?
Sea. Seashells, coral.
Oh, that too. That also works.
I've got it.
Oh god.
What?
How many do you need?
Come, let's take a dip, shall we?
In
Chiori, wait, hold up!
in your clothes? I mean, we jump into our clothes all the time, but like, you're bougie. You don't have a bathing suit or nothing? I do love dive into the sea as a fucking quest prompt.
Chiori, why did you just jump into the sea all of a sudden?
Paimon, what do you think is the most beautiful thing in the sea?
Under the sea.
A Lumitoir? Or a pearl, maybe? Oh, coral's pretty too. Oh, Paimon gets it now! You want to use things like that as the accessories for your designs!
Ravishing Romera time. Hell
Nail on the
yeah.
head. Help me grab some, would you?
Leave it to us!
Damn it, where is it? Oh, don't tell me it's in here. Yeah, it's in there. Damn it. A beauteous barrel conch! Oh my god.
These should be enough, right? Paimon picked all the prettiest ones in this area.
No, now we have to go to the rest of the sea.
Everything looks great. I've
Wait.
also collected a pretty big batch, so we should have enough.
I was about to be all like, oh my gosh, why is she breathing? But isn't it because she has a vision? And can do the elements and all that jazz? I'm gonna say that's why.
Great! So are we gonna head back now and make some new designs?
Yes, but don't forget, we've got more than just the designs to worry about when we get back.
Yeah. There's also the press. And Charlotte. And the factory. And all of the things.
Okay, we've got the materials for the accessories. Next, we'll need to use what we have on hand to create some new outfits.
Well, thank God we got that
You
in
mean we have to
yesterday.
start from scratch? Will there be enough time?
I should be able to make it if I skip out on sleep.
God, what is with everyone here?
Sleep is not the answer. Wait, how come this conversation is giving Paimon major deja vu?
Cause it's Ganyu again. There's someone else that said they weren't gonna get sleep. It might have been Charlotte.
Well, anyway, sleep is important. You're not gonna convince Paimon otherwise.
Yep. I agree. At least take 20-minute naps.
Well, I can't argue with you there. One thing's for sure, though. I'm going to do whatever it takes to make it work.
There you go.
All this grit and determination. It reminds
Determination,
me of
you
the
say?
first Fashion Week I ever participated in.
What else can we help with?
You're about to be like a cosplayer right before a convention. Jesus Christ, Chiori.
Let me see. I suppose all there's left to do is tear up all the outfits currently on display.
You got it. Wait, what did you say?
Even Lumine nodded.
You heard me.
She was so on
Tear
board
them
with
all.
it.
When I went to that first fashion week, I had no savings to speak of. Just a few dozen yards of fabric and a dream. I had to make something work, so I tore up all the clothes that I brought with me from Inazuma, and I used the scraps to make my entries for the show.
You know?
I used the larger pieces for the base fabric and the smaller pieces for accessories.
You know, valid.
If it worked back then, why not now?
Yep.
We can also repurpose some of the ready-to-use accessories. for the
Just
shop
call
as
it the fucking nostalgia collection.
So hard on all these outfits.
Or pull a Gucci and it's like be so rich that you want to look poor thing.
I know. That's why I refuse to let it all go to waste. I'm not going to let them win.
Exactly.
Even if it takes everything I've ever made and more.
Oh.
Okay.
Pop off.
Then here goes nothing.
No need to be nervous. I won't hold it against you. Of course, if anyone dared to tear up one of my dresses in front of me on a normal day, I'd probably toss them into the sewer.
Ma'am, that is not helping your allegations. But,
Just this once, though. I think I can make an exception. Go ahead and tear them up. Think of it as a good way to vent your emotions.
Oh. Oh no, it's just a bundle of really nicely folded fabrics on the ground. How did that happen? Aw, fuck. I wanted to do it at the clothes, not... Please let me windblade him. Hell yeah! Venti would be proud.
Good job. That should do it.
Man, how'd you fold them so
Chiori,
neatly?
Are you alright? Sorry for taking so long. I got caught up and...
Oh, hi, Navia.
Whoa. What happened to your shop?
Don't worry about it. This was
Who did
consensual.
this? Those monsters. Slandering you in the papers wasn't enough for them, was it?
No, Navia! Bestie!
People to wreck your
Please!
shop. Give me their names. Since they're all too eager to tear up other people's clothes, I think it's about time the Spina di Rosula return the favor.
No, please.
Maybe you should calm down a bit first, cause you see,
Boss, go easy on us.
Huh?
Ugh, what is this, a soap opera? I was the one who asked the traveler to tear up the outfits.
I love
Look
Chiori.
at all the fabric and accessories we can get.
Oh, so that's what happened. I guess I
Yeah.
got a bit ahead of myself just now.
You did.
Back to what you were doing, everyone. You can all just pretend like I didn't say anything.
Thank you for your contribution to the
sure is
quest.
scary when she's angry.
Oy vey.
If there's one thing I can't stand, it's a false accusation. No one's gonna orchestrate some conspiracy to take down one of my friends and get away with it.
Hell yeah.
You and Chiori are really close.
Of course. Everyone knows that Chiori makes the most gorgeous outfits in town. All of the Spina di Rosula's formal wear is custom tailored here.
Ooh.
Now, if only you'd give me the contract for your uniforms as well.
As if you'd enjoy designing something as boring and formulaic as a uniform. That's why I didn't ask you in the first place, silly.
You know, that's fair.
Plus, with how much your intel has helped us out in the past, to the Spina, you're more of an intelligence agency than a fashion boutique.
If I had it my way, it would be the other way around.
Anyway, we both know why I'm here. Tell me, how can the Spina be of service to you?
If it's not too much trouble, can I borrow some skilled hands to help with some simple sewing work? I'll need all the help I can get if I'm going to finish these outfits over the next few days.
Oh, no problem. I've got a few of those guys all ready to go. I just knew you wouldn't be intimidated into withdrawing from this year's show.
Hell yeah.
When are you going to get started? I can help with sewing too.
Aww.
Actually, there's something else I'd like to ask of you.
Aww.
Ask away. I'm all ears.
Oh, and Traveler and Paimon, could you help me pass word to Linny and Lynette? I'll need their help as well.
Ooh. Heard.
I'm done with my interview. Has Miss Chiori made it back yet? Oh! What happened to the boutique?
Guys, it's
Who did this? Give me names. I'll make sure
Guys!
one lands a full feature on the front page of the Steambird tomorrow.
Guys, this was consensual. Please.
Not this again.
Guys, it's okay, I promise.
What should we do about these clothes everywhere? Need any help?
Sort them by the type of fabric first, and then by color. Oh, and don't forget to remove any accessories and put them to the side.
That sounds pretty
Yeah.
straightforward. I'll help too.
Oh, everyone's coming together. Man, these Fontaine stories, including everybody, makes everybody seem so much more, like, connected. Honestly, mood. And I get to see my boy! I get to see my boy! Where is he? I'm not gonna kill Tainari about it again. Oh. House of the Heart, that makes sense.
Lenny, Lynette! Great, you're both here.
Please tell me you don't have a magic
A
show.
moment later and you'd have missed us.
We read the article in the papers. We were just about to go find Miss Chiori.
Damn, y'all are real late. It's
She
like
helped design a number of
9
our
p.m.
costumes in the past and even sponsored one of our performances. The time has come, it seems, for us to return the favor.
You know, the criminal allegations are not helping considering you guys are Fatui. I just put that together. Oh god.
Oh, perfect. She was the one who sent us.
In that case, I assume that there's something we can do to help. Just say the word and we'll take care of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's like this.
It's exactly like this.
Is that all we'll need to do?
Should be a piece of cake for the two of us.
Paimon's glad to hear it. Well then, guess it's about time we go and find some evidence for all the bad stuff Uterra's been doing, right?
Let's go
She
to
said
a
we shouldn't
warehouse.
disturb her over the next couple of days. We can check in with her again once she's done with all the new designs.
Please tell me we're just soloing Chiori going to the
In
factory.
another 2 days, isn't it? Will she be able to make the deadline?
Why do you think we've grabbed you
Well,
guys?
according to her, she wants to first beat Uter fair and square at the show, and then defeat him in the court of public opinion. She said that it'd be like,
A two-pronged approach?
Courtesy first, confrontation second.
yeah, something like that.
I didn't realize there were so many sayings for this exact situation.
Understood. Then we'll have faith in her decision. We'll go make some preparations. See you at the venue in 2 days.
Okay.
All right, we're counting on you.
We'll see you sooner, hopefully.
Okay.
Bye, buddy.
Then let's also do as Chiori said and meet up with her at Uter's factory in 2 days. We'll gather the evidence then. Oh, Paimon sure hopes she won't have a hard time making all those new outfits for the show.
Jeez. That's why we got people to help. It's okay, Paimon. Wait until 2 days later. I think it's gonna make me wait the full 2 days. Okay. So she's got half the Spina for her, Lenny and Lynette, and Charlotte's helping. Yeah, she'll be fine. We just have to not directly murder anybody, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. Country girls make do.
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
How far away is it? Oh, he's stinky and underground. No wonder he has so many interviews with criminals. Actually, I think this place fucks, but you know. You know.
You're here.
Chiori!
Yeah.
How are the new outfits coming along? You look kinda tired.
Bestie.
Just a few steps left now. I've handed the rest over to Alof. We should be able to make tonight's show.
After we completely
Wow, that's
murder
getting real
Uter.
close. Are you sure she'll be okay without you?
Yeah.
Don't worry. I have no intention of giving ground on either front. With the fashion show scheduled for tonight, Uter has closed his factory. This is our only chance to secure any incriminating evidence.
Fair.
Okay, Paimon totally gets that this is all his fault and he totally deserves it, but
Yes.
wouldn't we technically be trespassing on his property if we just barge in like this?
His factory is usually open to the public. It may not be open for business right now, but that doesn't mean visitors can stop by for a tour.
I think that's exactly what that means, Chiori.
We're just curious customers after all, aren't we?
Well, when you put it that way...
And if they're not open, they're not giving tours. And if they're not giving tours and we're on property, even as customers, we're still trespassing. Bestie, we're going to jail!
Anyway, Uter's factory is right over there. Let's hurry up and get moving.
Oh.
Why would he open a factory over there?
We have different marketing strategies. While I specialize in high-end custom garments, he prefers low prices and large sales volumes. I don't know. Maybe the rent here is cheap.
Alright. Ooh, it's really creepy. Paimon would never choose to buy anything from a place like that.
Bestie, that's like Hot Topic starting beef with Gucci. What is that? What is his strat here?
You make a good point. Let's all be on our guard.
Thank you. I agree. Also, can we only get in via ladder? That's not very publicly accessible, buddy. That's a tall-ass ladder, too! How is this little platform supporting this building's weight? Well, starting weight, anyway. I think... Oh yeah, it's because I have Wanderer. I think... I love you, Tainari.
I've been waiting for you for ages.
And I think... Because we're gonna get Chiori added to the party. So... Since I have no other Geo characters built, we're just gonna pop in with this. That works. I did play her demo, though. And it was fantastic. So, I hope however they built her here, will do it self-justice as well. Although probably not, because I don't have nearly as many Geo supports, but it's okay. Alright. Pop off.
We're in. There really is nobody here.
I also really feel like we should have just kind of only sent me and Paimon. That way you don't get, like, implicated in anything, Chiori, but, you know.
Welcome, dear visitors.
Oh, Paimon nearly fell out of the air. What is that thing?
A mechanical guide. They usually use a recorded tape to give you a tour of the factory.
Please, follow me, dear guests.
Okay. Cool! Hey, your robot let us in, buddy.
First stop on our tour is a look at the gradual evolution of our clothing brand.
The little pastries are so cute! Ah, shit!
After that, we welcome you to peruse our most popular styles.
Huh. Uter seems to be doing pretty well for himself, doesn't he? Why would he feel the need to bother you when he could just focus on improving his own brand?
This is the studio where our designs are made. Please, take a look around at your leisure.
Yep, this seems like Uter's workspace, all right. Let's see what we can find.
I'm sorry, your tour just takes you to his workshop? With no parting glass or nothing? That feels like a easy to fuck with situation. Marketing expenses, 100,000 more. Employment expensive. Gross. Love me a ledger. Some examples of old designs. There's nothing strange. We're not gonna find anything in the showroom, I don't think. Because this isn't gonna be like his real workshop. Oh! The courier shall arrive in the city in the Mia.
These are the fitting rooms. Please use them at your leisure.
Huh? There seems to be something in this fitting room.
He left incriminating evidence in the fitting room?
Why did the door just close?
It's an
Hold on tight,
elevator.
Paimon.
Why is it moving?
Elevator? Oh, his bitch ass knew we were coming, didn't he?
It seems to have stopped.
It is not a very well built elevator if it's pulling that shit. Oh, I should have brought Ridesley. God damn it.
Where did this thing take us?
It seems like we're someplace deeper inside the factory.
Bonk. Bonk. I'm sorry, do I have to swim to get to a shitty ass workshop? That is ridiculous. God, if it doesn't feel like just sewers. Sewers everywhere. I'm sorry, if I had to swim to get to part of my job every day, I think I would just cry.
Everyone hold hands. Hold the line.
Whoops.
Nowhere to hide. Sit up.
Bonk. Did I give Nahida back her weapon? Okay, yes, I did. Okay, good. Ooh, conveyor belt. My favorite. Ooh, okay. Good. Oh. Pop off?
This place is filthy.
Oh.
Are the clothes from Uter's shop seriously made here?
Look over there.
Ugh. That water looks super nasty.
Bestie, we swam in that.
Oh, Paimon can smell the stench from all the way over here.
Grody.
And I was the one using unsafe materials, Uter?
So he was actually the one who opened an underground factory.
Of course he was.
No wonder his clothes always felt weird to the touch.
Ooh.
He's been using all manner of tricks here in a bid to cut costs.
Should the clothes made here even be worn?
Never mind issues with shrinking and fading.
Not the
These
shrinkage.
materials can give you skin problems if you wear them too often.
Oh shit.
That's terrifying. Let's take some photos right away as evidence.
Boxes.
This way he won't be able to try and deny anything in court.
Oh, so we're planning on seeing Nuvolette about this. Okay, good. Oh, you mean like...
Doesn't look like there's a...
Like Cushing?
Follow me. Let's go up.
Man, at least they gave you a tutorial for hers. That's hilarious. Hey, Cushing's is on a shorter cooldown, if anything. Oh no! I thought I could grab the edge. It's fine, I didn't need to go there anyway, but okay. I just wanted to explore. I'm only gonna be here once anyway.
This place seems like some kind of warehouse.
Yep.
Ugh, and it stinks too. Huh? What's going on? Our way in's been blocked.
He wants to trap us in the factory.
Seems like he knew we'd be coming.
You did say he knew you really well, didn't you?
Yep.
Yes. And that's because we used to be partners.
Bestie. Bestie. My mom was freaking out because I wiggled a lot. Bestie. That would have been such important information to know beforehand.
Wait, you're practically at each other's throats! Now you're telling us you used to work together?
When I first came to Fontaine, we were both fledgling designers who longed to gain a foothold in the world of fashion. We shared the same goal, so we decided to work together. In the beginning,
What's
we both
up?
wanted to make clothes that
Day's
would
been
stand
good.
out in the
How are
crowd
you?
and shatter tradition. The kind of clothes that would turn heads and leave people in awe. But with every criticism we received, and every sponsor that rejected us, Uter's confidence disappeared little by little.
Oh, so he's a scared little bitch. Okay. As you can see. Good. It's good to get some relaxed time in there. Thanks for stopping by. No, we're doing Chiori's story right now because I don't know, like, dick or diddle about her. And she's really nice and complex, and I'm enjoying it a lot.
Finally, right before Fashion Week, he came to the conclusion that we wouldn't be able to make the designs we always dreamed of. And we parted ways.
What a loser of a man, Jesus.
For my part, I gambled it all and devoted everything I had to that 1 week. I came out the other side with something that really made me proud.
That's so valid, though.
I knew it was my chance to show the industry what I was made of. In the end, well...
If I paid for Welkin, I would log in more often. But literally, my account does the welcome back rewards and stuff. And I'm like, damn. Okay. For sure. Only until the Kazuha rerun, and then you're gonna uninstall it. Is it because of the space, or because you're just not interested in the game anymore? Because I totally understand the dwindling interest.
You received the acclaim of all Fontaine while Uter gave up on his dream and turned to making this sketchy stuff.
You know what? If you're able to see Sixum with the next rerun, well done, bestie. Honestly, I don't think I do not have the funds to see 6 any 5-star, so good on you. But no, that's totally fair. I hope you get it, though.
Details of what happened after that. All I know is, after I opened Chiori Boutique, he's harassed me every year since.
Oh shit, so you gotta win 2 50-50s. Pop off. Now I really wish you luck, fam.
He's just jealous of what you've accomplished. A guy like that doesn't deserve your sympathy.
Well, let's focus on getting out of here first. Missing the show is as good as letting him win.
I will assist you, bestie.
Control panel's over there. Let's see if any of those buttons do anything.
Oh my gosh, it's almost like it's the same machines that we used all in the fucking prison. Okay, so that one's there. Where's another one? And there's ones all the way up.
Oh, that doesn't seem to have done anything. Maybe try the next one?
What's my motivation to play? Honestly, I want to progress the main story. I'm a story girl. And I like collecting characters, but I already have, like, my main team built, and my resin pool is so small, and getting more resin is difficult that wanting to pull doesn't really do anything for me. So honestly, I just play the new updates and the new main story quests. But I also like the character stories too.
That didn't do anything either.
Hooray! I lose on all of them. Why alarms?
Warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
Alright, pop off.
Allow me.
Bestie.
Warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
Of course we needed a fucking authorization code or some shit. Bet it right now.
I am the cutting edge of fashion.
Why did her burst screen scare me? Oh shit. Dialogue trap help.
Seems like there's a way out. Maybe
God, I
we can
hope
use
so.
these mechanisms to get higher.
Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
Oh, those mechanisms. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, Chiori?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Warning. Warning.
Oh.
Unauthorized intruders
Those.
entering
Okay.
expulsion mode.
Whee! Yes. Not on purpose, though. She was just my first.
Entering expulsion mode.
And honestly, my only in my heart. But I kind of want Raiden instead. Honestly, at this point, I'm more of a Nahida main. Just because I built her better. But she was my first, and I can't get rid of her.
We made it out. Why does it feel like the movement patterns of those mechs have changed?
Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders. Initiating shutdown procedure.
All the hardship. On God. But I just love her so much. And honestly, she got me through, like... What was it? Do you know that one puzzle in Leeway? Where you had to... Ow! Oh, hey, this is the thing I tried to do earlier. Where you had to get up a bunch of platforms in, like, a limited amount of time. She got me through the entirety of that puzzle.
Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders. Initiating shutdown procedure.
Can you please do the shutdown procedure in, like, a minute? Also, y'all need to shut down, like, way fucking faster. Kazuha and Temu! Get his ass! Once I'm out of this domain, I do have Kazuha. But I think he's C0. But I did get him to level 90 though, because he is definitely one of my favorite animo boys. Oh. I swam in the gross water again. Gross.
We're finally out of that stinky place. Let's take this evidence and get out of here.
Oh no, the film has been corrupted. It's fine.
Finally, the entrance. At last.
Unless!
Wow!
Welcome to the garden!
Oh, those chambers couldn't hold you, I see.
Oh my god,
What a
Uter.
surprise.
We've collected a bunch of evidence on all the nasty stuff happening at your factory. You're not getting away this time, Uter.
Unless!
The evidence on your person, you mean? What makes you think I have any intention of letting it get past these walls?
Please tell me Charlotte followed us here. Bestie. Buddy boo. I've done this so many times.
More mechanical guards? Really? Ever thought about using these funds for a legitimate purpose?
Drag his ass.
Oh, but this is a legitimate purpose.
What? Destroying Chiori Boutique? Or continuing to make your rotten rags?
Why does he sound like a Disney villain now?
Proving that fashion is merely a laughable farce. A carnival of ignorance.
You know what your problem is, Uter? You've become so obsessed with the concept of fashion itself that you let it paralyze you. Stop trying to cater to
English.
Focus on your own work, and you get to decide what fashion means.
Spare me the lecture, why don't you?
Nah.
Sooner or later, you'll cater to all the voices too, you know. After all, what is fashion but another form of public opinion?
Then buddy, why are you trying so hard? It's not that hard to just do your own shit. It's not that hard.
Fashion is about aspiring towards a certain ideal.
Is it?
But it's up to you to decide what it is.
Oh wait, we're supposed to be rooting for her.
My brand caters to no one but myself and my vision. That's my ideal, and it's not going to change.
Streaming wise, I am most consistently on Monday, mornings-ish. I try to start at noon, that doesn't always happen. But, if you would like to know when I go live, I don't know why my bot hasn't been going, you can join the Quasar crew. Say you're here for Snowbell, and you'll get notifications whenever I go live.
Well, once the people witness their former darling's spectacular fall, they'll understand how laughable that ideal truly is.
Oh my god,
That's
Uter,
what you've been trying to
please.
prove all this time? Your jaded understanding of the industry.
That is
the
a win.
reason you
Thank
had
you
it
very
out for my
much.
brain for so long? You weren't like this before, Uter. What happened to the man who wanted to make something that would bring the entire world to its knees?
Money.
He realized long ago how utterly naive and ridiculous that dream was.
Also money.
You gave up on your dream, but that wasn't enough, was it? You had to find a way to prove to yourself that it could never have been possible at all.
Oh, Jesus.
You think you understand, but you're just a bitter man who let his regrets dictate his choices. You regret giving up on your dream. So you stopped at nothing to prove to yourself that it wasn't the wrong choice.
What is up with Fontaine and every man being a little bitch?
This whole thing, Uter. It's pathetic.
And she should say it.
Pathetic. Why don't you take a look in the mirror? You're a fool daydreaming about taking all of Tibet by storm. Well, good luck doing that when even Fontaine doesn't have a place for you anymore.
I mean, once our article gets published.
You're right. Maybe all those who pursue their dreams are fools.
I mean,
but more pitiful
right.
still are cowards who are too afraid to even attempt what the fool is brave enough to try.
There's the lesson. Hey, yo! Sir? Gun? Glock? Hey, buddy. Sir, please. Yo, what the hell?
Yeah, just leave.
Huh?
No, you go instead.
Oh my god, she's actually gonna kill him.
He has a gun!
It'll be fine.
They let Paimon say gun!
When to proceed with the plan.
What? Oh my god.
I'll deal with him. Some lessons are best delivered in person.
All we're gonna do is leave her with a stay safe? Oh my god.
Catch up with us soon!
If she lives!
Trying to leave, are we?
Hey, it's fucking tricky fingers. First off, we've done this before with Risley. We'll do it again with you. I'm sorry.
I've held back all this time because of our past partnership, Uter.
Did she just deflect a bullet with her sword? That was so hot of her.
But all that changed after our tour of your factory.
Oh!
Still trying to talk tough, I see.
I mean, she's pretty fucking tough, dude.
Been through, no matter why you've become like this. If I may borrow the words of a friend, a guy like you doesn't deserve my sympathy.
Hell yeah, get
Allow
fucked.
me to show you the true meaning of the Chiori brand.
Oh my god.
The Chiori brand
Oh,
represents
hello.
more than a person or a trademark.
I'm sorry, I thought we were gonna
It's
do a
way of
fight.
life.
Aww.
Greetings, friends at Fontaine Fashion Week.
How did we get here?
Feast your eyes on the extravaganza that Chiori Boutique has prepared for you today.
Aww.
Brilliant, dazzling, and wholly unique. And most importantly,
an enduring, never say die spirit.
That was very,
of the Chiori brand. And now, let's welcome the thundering seamstress, Miss Chiori herself.
Ayo. Papa?
Did Chiori not...
Lights, cameras, over here, please.
Let the show begin.
Oh, okay. Ayo.
change. Fashion along with it. But Chiori will remain the same.
Yo.
No challenge is too great. Chiori
Oh, she's so
caters to no
cute.
one.
Oh
Not
my
even the
gosh.
times. Rather, Chiori will always lead the fashion of our time. Finally, let's not forget.
No, ma'am. Can we please talk about Kurara's outfit more? Okay, that's a good shot, though. I will give you that. Oh my gosh, they're gorgeous!
Only those who do not give up on their dreams are worthy of this brand.
Hoyo, give us outfits, please?
Well then, I suppose all that's left to say is, Happy Fashion Week, fellow dreamers.
Thanks. I didn't contribute at all. After the fashion show, everyone returns to Chiori Boutique, as they fucking should! First off, this is Navia's win, okay? Not ours.
How about this? A little more to the left. Like this?
Perfect.
Phew.
Oh, my little guys did so good!
Great. Miss Chiori, can I take a picture?
Of course.
I didn't know you'd make a brand new signboard.
There you are, Nightbot.
I made it before Fashion Week. I figured it'd be best to put it up after the success of the show.
Everyone is such good friends in Fontaine. Here's the thing, everyone in Fontaine is either best friends or moral enemies. There's no in between, but if you're best friends, y'all are homies for life. There's like no difference. It is only ride or die.
Well, how can you become renowned through all of Teyvat without a fancy signboard of your own?
Honestly, goals.
Christina's way ahead of you in that regard.
Now that you mention it, perhaps our magic troupe could use one of those.
Do you have a name?
Our signatures are the Grinmalkin cat and the Bogglecat box. Oh, and we need to add Pear as well.
Do you guys have a name? Y'all are just kind of Linny and Lynette's magic show. But pop off.
Need an alias, of course. How about the Hangry Bird?
How? Huh? Is it because everything else is cats?
So, does that mean your signboard is going to be 2 cats and a penguin stuffed into a single hat?
Okay, but the little cats in a hat are so cute. Yes, I am going through my variety... What's it called? My variety phase. Right now we're doing Homebody, and I've done Slime Rancher, and I have everything on my VOD channel. It's okay, Flundo. I'm glad you're here. It's not normal streaming day, so it's okay. But yes, it is the variety arc until I get a... I don't know, something.
Ooh, that sounds super snuggly and warm.
And a bit cramped.
It is very cramped. Good job, Lynette.
Miss Chiori, I'm done taking pictures. You can expect the article in tomorrow's Steambird, along with the evidence the Traveler gathered.
Thank you, Charlotte.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's my pleasure. Bringing the truth to light is a journalist's duty.
Good
Going
catchphrase.
Forward, feel free to custom order any accessories you need for Monsieur Verite. It's on the house.
Not for you, though. You have to pay for those.
You really mean it?
Of course. The same goes for you too, Linny and Lynette.
Oh, that's a tall order, Miss Ma'am.
Future, just drop me a note.
What about something other than a costume?
Oh.
Thank you, Chiori. It's much appreciated.
Oh, Lynette?
Well, I don't really need anything. Just don't be a stranger, all right?
I don't need anything either. So long as you continue to request my international courier services from Komania Express, we're golden.
I love her.
Actually,
She's so...
that reminds
She's the
me.
best.
When will you be leaving, Kirara?
Huh? About that.
Aw, bestie, don't try to lie your way out of it.
Miss Rosula has prepared a special vehicle for you, so you can just get in and we'll push it all the way out of Fontaine.
Okay. I know I told her to not worry about the sunglasses at the start of this quest, but you know what? She really whipped those out of fucking nowhere. Good for you, Navia. Holy shit.
What? No, that's so embarrassing.
Hey, that's not what your captions say.
Ooh, do we get something nice too, Chiori?
Ha, no.
Of course. Just hold on a second.
Disrupting public order at the show. Appropriating venue lighting equipment without authorization. Using weaponry in public. Hosting a dangerous performance without notifying the authorities.
What did we use the weapons? Did we use weapons? Or, well, no, she was just flourishing. She wasn't, like, attacking anybody. It's fine.
Chevroz, we can explain.
If you come across anyone who matches those descriptions, please report them to the Special Patrol at your earliest convenience.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
enjoyed that, didn't you? You nearly scared me half to death.
We should all be arrested.
Says the one who pulled that stunt earlier. How about you do me a favor and tell me in advance next time you're planning something like that?
We are gonna see Nouvelette tomorrow.
Would you have approved?
Well.
No, but it would have at least spared me a whole lot of anxiety.
And
Well,
paperwork.
I would say I more than made it up to you, have I not? A whole underground workshop.
They're
on the
so
Blue
in
Sandra,
love,
and
homie.
Responsible, all tied up and handed to you on a silver platter. Sounds pretty thoughtful, if you ask me.
Like I said, it's about as subtle as they are with Navia and Clorand. Or Ningguang and Beidou. Or I'm sorry. Do they have a thing for shipping Electro and Geo together? In their lesbian lineup? How weird.
Alright, I won't argue with you. You can have this one.
Every Geo is assigned an Electro girlfriend.
Nice meal for our efforts. Let's go. Spina's treat.
Are you sure you can afford that, Miss
I'll
Navia?
have to take a rain check. I've still got a lot of paperwork to take care of, so you all go have fun. Oh,
Okay.
by the way, Chiori, I ran into Venger on the way here. He had a message for you.
That he's all
I
Gucci
don't
now?
need to hear it. I'm sure the old fool used pretty much every apology in the book. I'll just visit him some other day and give him a hard time about everything.
Hell yeah.
You know him well.
Thanks again, Chevroz.
My pleasure. Oh, and one last thing. That was
Oh
really
shit, I
quite
forgot
an
she's
amazing
Pyro.
show.
God damn it. Ugh. There goes my thesis. Her purple hair makes me think she's Electro. God. Fuck it. Throw out all the research.
You don't say.
All right, all right. Follow me if you want in on the celebration feast. Come on, we're leaving.
Okay, but the Beidou and Ningguang and the Clorand and Navia was a good pairing, right?
Place with a view. I'll let Navia know that we'll be a little late. There's something I'd like to give you.
I'm sorry, are we going?
Place with the view? Oh, Paimon knows where you mean.
Exactly. And she's built for Electro team comps because of the overload stuff. See, it's fine. She's Electro adjacent. Exactly.
Perfect. I'll be right there.
Thank you, bestie. I know you got me. Go to the agreed location. I'm sorry, so we're leaving Fontaine. To go all the way over here. This would be a ridiculous-ass request if we couldn't teleport. I'm just saying. Oh. Thank you. Even though you're dead. Don't know why your statue still works, but pop off. Meow. Bum.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, we didn't wait long at all. But what did you want to give us that you couldn't share right in front of everyone else?
Or that we couldn't just go into the shop and exchange. And then be good.
Here, take this.
Oh? Oh, what? Is for me?
Oh, wow.
Oh, I didn't even fucking see it.
In the style of Chiori boutique, too. Wait, Paimon gets one as well?
Okay, that's actually kind of sweet. Oh!
I've only made 2 for now. After much consideration, I decided to give them to you two.
I can't wait to put this directly in my inventory and never see it on my avatar ever again.
You've been a great help. Even when things were looking bleak, you stayed by my side.
'Cause we
There were
believe in
even times
you.
when I felt like I had to fight back and win. Even if it was just to honor the trust that you had in me.
Well, we may have helped a little, but Paimon would say you deserve most of the credit. This result, it was all you, Chiori.
Well done.
I know for certain
Kind
that's
of.
not the case.
I mean,
I've chased my dream for so long that I've come to understand something.
Charlotte did a lot. Navia did a whole lot. We pulled in my boy. Like, there was a lot. It was not just you, Chiori. Wait, who should have... Exactly.
Apart from conviction and persistence, the thing that matters most is having friends who believe in you even when you don't believe in yourself.
Ooh, there's 2 lessons in this one.
A single person can only do so much. Without all your help, Chiori Boutique could have easily fallen to ruin.
Well, Hyman doesn't think it would have ever gotten to that point.
It might have.
You had anything to say about it. But, about the stuff you said at the show, you aren't worried it'll rub some people the wrong way?
Perhaps my words were a little pretentious, but they do reflect how I truly feel. I won't bow or scrape before any force in this world, much less any individual. I'm confident in the quality of my work. Create something beautiful, and there will always be people who appreciate it.
I mean, you're right. That kind of goes back to the, just make it pretty and it'll be popular thing, which is the thing we were trying to avoid. But you are correct. Beauty is the eye of the beholder. Unless Nuvi is keeping them active. Okay, yeah. You right.
Well, guess there's nothing to worry about then. Should we go back and join them at the victory feast?
Oh, yes.
What if we
of course.
don't?
But before that, I'd like to admire the view for just a little while longer. You know, of all the nights I've spent in Fontaine, I'd say this is the loveliest by far.
Aw, that was a really sweet Aw, that's a really sweet sentiment. Okay, so my hypothesis with why the statues still work is because the Gnosis isn't destroyed. Because it still, like, exists, right? Because Nuvi gave it to... Well, no, Nuvalet... Wait. Didn't he take all his powers back out of the Gnosis? So technically... Technically, this shouldn't mean anything. Other than the fact that it's... Sorry, Kuching. Other than the fact that it's, game lore. And that it works for gameplay meta purposes. Because didn't Nuvalet reclaim all his dragon powers? And would therefore make the Gnosis, like, empty. Or spent or whatever. Even though he still gave it to Arlecchino. Huh. Damn, I could have sworn I had some... Alright, pop off. Heard. Huh. Cause, like, no one else has their Gnosis. But Zhongli's still has his power, it's just with the Fatui. Yeah, I guess he's just keeping them alive. You know what? Props to him. If I took all my dragon power back, those things would be fucking dead. Not on me. That is not my power. Oh, where did they say they were gonna go have dinner? I bet there's like... I bet there's a thing like, oh, if you go to this restaurant, you'll see the little guys. Because they like to do that now. And I like I can never find everybody. I don't think they'd be inside. Or because I've teleported, I fucked up everything anyway. But it's fine. Alrighty, hoity-toity. Alright. I'm just still so glad about my little model. Isn't she cute? Yeah, this was mostly... I ran her on a Wednesday because I honestly wasn't expecting so many people to stop by. Hello. But I think she's gonna be my new regular. I still have some I was gonna say some kinks to work out, but that sounds a little naughty. I still have some things I need to work out, like programming-wise. And I know she's never gonna be perfect until I get like a better camera. But I'm happy with her. And that's all that matters. I'm just a wiggly little guy.